Well, some breaking news coming in with regards to Lockdown 5.0. We hear now several details of Lockdown 5.0 will be given out by the Prime Minister with regards to the restrictions that will be eased in most parts of the country in relation to Lockdown 5.0. India Today has some exclusive details with regards to the restrictions to be eased in most parts of the country. Prime Minister Modi to address on the Lockdown 5 in his Mann Ki Baat address. The centre may just consider allowing religious places to be opened up, but with conditions which will mean no religious events including fairs and festivals will be allowed. There will be no mass congregation. Wearing of masks and social distancing is mandatory in religious places. In fact, Karnataka had decided to open up religious places of worship across of the state post June 1st, and it had requested for religious places to open with strict restrictions like no congregations, people should wear masks, and social distancing must be followed. After salons, gyms may be allowed to be open in all zones except for containment zones. This is also that is expected. Salons and gyms also might just be open post the 30th of May once we enter into Lockdown 5.0. Kamalji joining us for more details on this. Kamalji, Prime Minister Modi all set to announce Lockdown 5.0 restrictions that will begin post 30th of May once Lockdown 4.0 ends. We're looking at entering into the fifth phase, and the fifth phase here will have some ease of restrictions. If you could take us through, starting from religious places, salons and gyms, non-containment zones could have ease in movement.
Well, as India heads towards the end of Lockdown 4, Centre is seriously considering allowing religious places to be opened, but with conditions which will mean no religious events, including fairs and festivals, will be allowed. There will be no mass congregation at religious places. Wearing masks and social distancing will be mandatory there. Karnataka is one of the first who had requested for religious places to be open from June 1st. The other big move we're hearing is regarding gymnasiums. Now, after saloons, gyms have been allowed in all zones except for containment zones. Activities which still is not being allowed will be educational institutions, which include school, colleges, malls, cinema malls. There will be numbers allowed still in marriages and funerals. So in a real sense, even as India gets back to a new normal in times of COVID, the lockdown spirit imbibed in the previous 4 lockdowns is going to continue in Lockdown 5 as well. That is obviously one of the key considerations. What we've also been told is that the Prime Minister is likely to address the issue on Lockdown 5 in his Mann Ki Baat on Sunday at 11 a.m. Now, Lockdown 5 will also focus keenly on 11 cities. This is with 70% of the payload of COVID-19. This includes the big mega cities including Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Pune, Thane, Indore, Chennai, Ahmedabad, Jaipur, Surat and Kolkata. Out of which, again, 60% of the cases is mostly in Ahmedabad, Delhi, Pune, Kolkata and Mumbai. So the focus is to clamp down on these particular regions, especially in the containment zone. But yes, with mass transport like the bus, trains, and to that extent even flights resuming in a certain sense, India is looking at a new normal. But yes, potentially slow steps to opening up to what is going to be new normal for India.
Right, Kamaljeet, while we look at 4.2 as well, where states had more liberty as per their discretion to ease restrictions. This will be the same even with Lockdown 5.0, where states will have independence to decide what to open. And with salons and gyms opening up, a big question remains on restaurants.
Well, in a sense, the restaurants have been allowed to open up with delivery system. There is no dining in. Again, this is obviously keeping in mind that perhaps they don't want any sort of congregation taking place. But these are one of the key issues. So what's really happened, especially because restaurants has been in that sense been allowed to open, but taking care that a buffet or for that sense eating out could actually result in spike in cases is something which is still very much in consideration at this point of time. So we've given to understand that restaurants and in certain sense marketplaces have been allowed to open up. There's a greater activity, but yes, they'll have to keep But if it allows for more number of people adding up into a particular location, which may be smaller in number, that can perhaps not be contained, and that is why only a takeout zone for dining in is something which is being considered.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.